Hey everybody, happy Monday. I thought I would get out my little tool and kind of give some instruction on what I do to adjust my Russell Klein dentures at home. So for you guys that have been following, I've been talking about this little Dremel tool that I have. It's a nail file, it's battery operated, you plug it in at home. And it comes with a whole bunch of different tips. I only use two of them, this one and this one. So I put the DenSureFit in the other day and it was great, but because I'm still healing and have open sockets, the silicone went down into the little grooves, and when I finally pulled it out, there was little nubs, like little mountains in my dentures, and that's bad for the healing, and it makes your dentures kind of uncomfortable. It is silicone, so it does harden, and if you've got a bunch of little nubs in there, it can cause sore spots. So that's what was happening with me. So I'll kind of show you what I did to get rid of those with the DenSureFit. And PSA, don't do this if you're not comfortable with it, really. If you've got a dentist that is willing to do your adjustments, go to them. If you're not comfortable with using one of these little tools, go to your dentist. I don't want to be responsible for people, tearing up their dentures or whatever with this thing. But for me, it's working really great. So anyway, I've got the DenSureFit in there that I love really well, but those little nubs are in there, and your gums need room to heal still. So you definitely don't want to have them in there constricting your healing process. So I'm going to take these out. Gross. And so I'm going to dry them off a little bit, and so here they are, and the DenSureFit is in there. There's a couple little grooves. I use the big one on it because it just lightly sands it. So here we go. My little areas are right in the front, right down in here. So I take this thing and I just gently go inside with the silicone. You don't need to put very much pressure, and it'll just grind down those little nubs just enough, or the little edges if they're sticking off, which is what I have. You don't want to hit your actual, denture with it. You just want to hit the silicone, and it'll gently get the little nubs out of there, which is what you need to do. So that's it for that. It pulled up a little bit of silicone. I don't know if you can see that on the side right there, which was kind of driving me nuts. So I'm just going to peel it off. I'll use my fingernail a little bit if it didn't get it all the way off. So yeah, it smoothed it out where I needed it to be. I've got this really great baby toothbrush. It's round. I think I got it at Walgreens for $10. And it's really amazing. It's a baby brush, so it's really soft. It's good on your gums. Good to promote, hairbrush. It's good to promote healing in there, and I use it all over in my mouth, but I do sterilize it after I use it on my dentures. So I've got a little cup of water right here, and I'm going to get that silicone dust out of there. Just kind of, I talk way better with my dentures in. It's hard for me to talk with just one out, and I can't talk at all with them totally out. Anyway, so that's it. I've got some water and cleaning solution over here to get them in. If you're going to adjust your actual dentures, this is what I do. You can use mascara. You can use lipstick. I use lipstick because I use really waxy red lipstick. So what you would do is you would take the red lipstick and you just put it on a Q-tip. I usually get it wet, but you can stick it on here like this. Put it on the gums where you think you have sore spots. In here, like this is where that's where it's bugged, like where I'm having issues. Then just get it in there real good and find out, where I'm having issues. And then take them out. And then, I don't know if you can see this or not, but it leaves a little red impression in there of where my dentures are bothering me. So I like to use the smaller tip on this one because you're going to take this to your dentures. And I just make sure that it's, clean and well charged. You really want to be careful. start off small, start using it on fake nails, something, make sure that you're comfortable using this thing before you take it to your dentures. And I recommend waiting a week or waiting 4 or 5 days, something like that, to make sure that the sore spots are actually being caused by your dentures and not being caused by your gums changing, because that's a really big thing. For me, I'll wake up one day and I'll have a bone spur, and so my dentures are rubbing on a different area because of the pressure over here, or vice versa on the bottom. It changes every day. So I don't have that same spot all the time. Right now, I'm having issues with this bottom part right here on my denture, right here, hitting my cheek. And it's been that way almost ever since I got them. So it's time to get that gone. So I know for certain that it's hitting me right here. That red mark in there tells me so, which is really great. It is a little bit, higher on this side than it is on the other one. So I know that, that's kind of an issue. So with this thing, it's got 2 speeds. I usually use it on high, but you want to be really, really careful. Hold it really well. Make sure you've got something soft in case you drop it. I've dropped it twice. So I just go in and file it down. I usually do both in and out. Don't hit your teeth. Don't do this if it's going to void the warranty on your dentures. Really, don't do that. For me, I do the in and the out. I make sure the edge is really, solid and that it's not sharp. So I sand it down really, really good. Just make sure that, it's not sharp, but I don't make major adjustments to my dentures. They're very, very subtle. And so it's just a light sanding. See, they're easy to drop. So just really, 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 really lightly. You do not want to do any pressure on this thing. So I just make sure that the edge isn't sharp. I get it on there really good. You can do little tiny minor adjustments and then, make sure that, try it back on after you wash it off. So I've got my cleaning stuff over here and I'm going to clean it out. Make sure you just get everything out. And then I rinse it, and then I'll dry it. Just, make sure that you're paying attention, you're using common sense with this thing. I'd really hate for people to ruin their dentures from some advice that I gave. But with Russell Klein, you kind of have to get a little creative at home or find someone that's willing to help you. For me, I get creative at home. I'm pretty confident in my skills just for, my kind of crafty skills, so I'm okay with that. But just if you're not comfortable with it, please don't do it. It's, I would hate for people to ruin their dentures. But for those of you who are comfortable doing this kind of stuff, just, this is a great alternative. And if you just got little tiny minor adjustments that's bugging you, like I've got one area on the roof of my mouth, the back of my palate, that's bugging me, and I need to grind it down just a little bit. So that is, it's fitting great. I don't use the adhesive down there. They don't pop out when I open my mouth. The stuff has been amazing. Totally love it. And so that's what I do with this. You can get them online, eBay. You can get them on, Bed and Bath Beyond, I think, Target, Walmart, whatever. They're all over the place. Anyway, it's really great. I use these two, and it's great for sanding down your DenSureFit or making small minor adjustments. Just be really careful. Please be careful. But it works great for me. If you have any questions, I can help answer a little bit more, but definitely use the trick. You can use mascara or you can use lipstick, and it works great to mark your sore spots. I'm doing great with them. I can tell it's not hitting down on my cheek now when I bite down, which is what I needed it to do. So just again, please be careful. But if you've got Russell Kleins and you need to do adjustments, this is a great way to do it. Just don't use this on your dentures if you're going to avoid the warranty, and be really careful. Just do a little bit at a time, and again, wait a few days to make sure that your sore spots are due to your actual dentures and not from your gums changing. So, like I said, I wake up with different spots that bother me, so I always wait about a week to make sure that it's actually denture and not the gums. So, anyway, there you go.